Rabbi Goodson here. How are you? Okay, this is not going to be strictly a political video, although there will be politics involved. This is about the last video I did. Now, it was a fun video. It was supposed to be a fun video, put a little bit of humor into it. But it's now you got some people out there, they don't like it, so they're going to say it's a copyright violation. Well, actually, guys, that's a lie. You see, the service I use to edit my videos, I have to pay for. Now, I suppose I don't have to. They've got a free version, but I like the version I paid for. Okay, this version, I paid a one-time fee, and with that fee, I get to use their music. I pretty much paid for the copyright. Now, of course, those are just canned music. I mean, it's canned. It's computer generated. Okay, that's what they are. So when you try to say, well, it's copyrighted, actually you're telling a lie. It's not copyrighted. Okay, well, maybe it is, but I paid for the copyright as well. Okay, now, one of the things that as a rabbi, and I am a rabbi, Messianic Jewish rabbi, I teach the Torah. Now, what is the Torah? This is for those of you who don't know. The Torah is the law of Moses, commonly speaking, the law. And I teach it. I teach obedience to the Torah only. I don't teach the flat earth, round earth. I don't teach sacred names. Why? Because they are, in my opinion, useless arguments. Okay? You see, as believers in Yehovah, Elohim, and Yeshua HaMashiach and followers, our focus must be the Torah. All this flat earth, round earth arguments and the sacred name arguments are peripheral. Okay? They're on the outskirts. They don't matter. They really don't matter. Why? Because they don't pertain to salvation. Okay? They don't pertain to salvation. And if they don't pertain to salvation, then they're useless doctrines. And we're arguing against useless doctrines. Now, if you want to believe that the earth is flat, knock yourself out. If you want to believe that the earth is round, knock yourself out. You got these people, and they're always, they quote to you verses that they say, prove the flat earth. Okay, well, guess what? I can give you the same arguments on the round earth thought, and use the same scriptures. Those scriptures that prove the flat earth can be used to prove the round earth. It just depends on what your argument is. No, my friends, brothers and sisters, beloved. No, your focus must be on the Torah. We are commanded in both the Brit Hadashah, which, for those of you who don't know, that's the New Testament, and in the Old Testament, we're commanded to follow the Torah. To do any other is useless. Okay? So this music, that's why I don't teach the flat earth, round earth. I don't have an opinion on it because here, I don't know. Because the same scriptures you use to prove the flat earth can be used to prove the round earth. No. Keep your attention, keep your focus on the Torah. You see, I've always said, I'm a meat and potatoes type of rabbi. Now I have been trained. I'm an actual rabbi. Okay, I'm not just being called a rabbi. I am, but my attention is not all this peripheral. Or when I do my religious speaking, I don't. I kind of go on to the politics, but in the politics of the Bible. Okay, I don't. Now, I have gone on to the politics, vote red, vote blue. But here's the bottom line, folks, that until we actually do what 2 Chronicles 7:14 tells us, that if my people who are called by my name shall humble themselves, repent, and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear them from heaven. I will forgive their sins and heal their land. Until we decide we're going to do that, it really doesn't matter who we have in Washington. We're going to be in the same boat that we were in for the last 8 years. No, my friends, yes. Now, I've done a lot of political videos. Okay, telling you, vote red, don't vote blue. I did it as self-preservation for my religious freedoms. I did it because I want to continue to be able to preach what I am commanded to preach by Yahweh Elohim and not the government. You see, if we do vote blue, I'm going to have to go to the government and have them approve what I preach. That if I speak against homosexuality, if I speak against pedophilia, if I speak about what is being used as a norm by the left, then I could go to prison. So yes, this is self-preservation. Yes, I'll freely admit it. That if you vote red, I'm not going to, if the right side wins, I don't have to worry about it. I am protected under the Constitution with the right. But under the left, I'm not protected. My protection evaporates. And I then will have to go to the government to get their approval on what I preach, or face severe penalties. You see, if the left wins, okay, if the left wins, if on November 6th the Democrats and the left wins that election, wins in the midterms, okay, I'm not going to be able to I'm not going to be able to teach the Torah unless they like what I preach. And they've actually said this. They've actually said this. Kamala Harris and Cory Booker, along with Dianne Feinstein and Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama, have actually alluded to this. They haven't said it outright, but they've alluded to this. That if they win, certain things will happen. That means that I'm going to have to go to the government, present to them my arguments, present to them my Torah, the way I do it. All these videos that I do on Facebook and on YouTube and on Twitter, Instagram, instantly becomes the property of the state. And if they don't like what I'm saying, my protection, the protection that is afforded to me, that is guaranteed to me by the Constitution, is gone. If I don't preach what they want and in the way they want, I could go to prison. That's why I'm pushing for my conservative values. Because I believe in the freedom of religion. I believe that a preacher, whatever denomination, I believe every rabbi must preach and must teach as Yahweh Elohim, as Jehovah Elohim commands him, and not the government. You know, in communist China, if a preacher speaks against the government, he can be put in prison. In North Korea, North Korea, they don't have churches unless it's sanctioned by the government. Even in Venezuela, the Catholic Church, you have Catholic priests, and it's been noted, Catholic priests and Jewish rabbis and Christian preachers have gone to prison. In Turkey, I'm not even going to mention the Muslim countries, because in the Muslim countries, I'd be killed. See, this is what I'm doing. This is why I do what I do. This is why I do what I do. Because I'm trying to protect my freedoms. I'm trying to protect my rights. The Democrats want to take that away, and I can't have that. My rights and my freedoms mean more to me than your feelings. Because only through those rights and those freedoms can I preach the truth, according to Jehovah Elohim. I'm going to do for you something that I don't normally do on my videos. This one, I usually do it on my live feed on Facebook or Instagram. May Adonai bless and keep you. May Adonai cause his face to shine upon you. May Adonai lift his countenance to you and be gracious to you. May Adonai grant you shalom. Amen. Amen. Shalom, shalom, everyone.